be a leader. Now there will be different opinion. Whatever team I get, for what purpose I get, there will be different opinion. Different opinion, and with calmness, I have to welcome everything. With proper calmness, I have to welcome all these things, and ultimately, whatever the agenda, whatever the good for the purpose, that has to be done. That is what I believe is a good quality of a uh, good leader. Till now, as a faculty convener, I run two centers: Center for Labor and Employment Studies at my kid School of Law, and one is Photography Society, that is a non-academy society. So within that also, we organize so many events, so many things are organized: conferences, international conferences, workshops we organize. So in that process also, so many administrative work we have to do. So many team members are there. It is a basically teamwork. So there also different opinion comes, but ultimately, whatever the purpose, that should be the first priority. That is what the quality of a good leader. Yes, thank you.
Okay. Your next question is, what resources do you recommend for students looking to enhance their writing?
Yes. Resources nowadays, resources are easy to be available for good writing. We have Google Scholar. If students are lucky enough, their university is providing certain online database. So many databases there, like Manupatra and online. For case laws, we have SSC online. Emerald is there, JSTOR. So there are so many databases where they can find a very good article. Whatever the relevant article they are searching, they will get it easily. So there are database they can search for, and state museum, state libraries there in their states, so they can visit those libraries for books, for variety of books, right? So these are the database they can search. They can find their good, very good article in these things, and not only articles. I can say blogs, e-books, which is available in Google Scholar, freely available. They can use those things, right? So since internet is free nowadays, it is easy to access. So these things, these tools can be used as a resources for the students to get good articles. Yes.
What trends are you seeing in student writing today?
I'm not getting your question, ma'am. What dream?
No, no. What trends? Trends.
Trends. Okay. See, trend,
Trends. Trends. Are you seeing
trend,
in student writing today?
trends. Okay. See, since I tell trends, since I already told that there is no particular trend actually. Students are there are students who are writing magnificent article, very good article they are writing, new concept they are writing. So many new concept they are come up with new, so many new concepts. Now I see most of the students are very much focused about writing articles on AI, emergence of AI, and different legal fields. How AI can be used in legal fields. So many people are writing on these aspects. People are writing on cryptocurrency, SDG goals. So all the SDG goals, 17 SDG goal we have. So they're focusing on these areas. LGBT is one of the area where students are writing more. But again, since it is a continuous process, if you are writing means you are involved in the research, and a good research is always that when you are finding a novelty, when you are finding a gray area. So now the trend is people are focusing on these areas, AI and all the SDG goals, all these things. So there will be a saturation to these things also. After that, student has to search for some new areas, some new challenges, some new problems. So that is how things actually work. It's not like you will follow the trend only. Okay, everyone is writing about AI, so I should also write about AI. That's not going to work. Why all the people are writing about AI? What is the reason? If all are writing about AI, then what is the new thing I'm going to write? How my writing is going to be different? These questions has to be asked to yourself when writing. So these are the actually trends, right?
Moving ahead, the next question. What advice do you have for writing under tight deadline?
Under tight deadline, that now depends what exactly you are writing and how many words you are writing. If it is abstract of 500 words or 300 words, then you can write it within 4 to 5 hours. It depends on what topic you are writing, depends on how what kind of expertise you have while writing that particular thing. If you are good in writing, if you are an experienced writer and you have to write 400 to 500 words abstract, and you can write it within maximum 4 to 5 hours. If I am writing, in my case, I can tell now everyone have different approach. So I can write only within 4 to 5 hours if I for a good topic to write a 400 to 500 words. Uh, it will be easy to write within 400 to 500 words for within 4 to 5 hours. It depends what kind of quality write-up you are writing. Suppose there are some times, or if suppose I am sending my particular abstract to any conference. A conference is having some kind of guideline that we need, these are the guidelines like 300 words or 500 words, or what will be the format and all these things. Sometimes conference provides it. So accordingly, I have to comply what kind of quality write-up they exactly expect. So depending on that, I have to write. Sometime it will take 1 day or 2 days. Right. So understanding all these things, you have to prepare to writing. It's not like that any conference is there or anywhere you want to send your paper for publication. Suppose their last date is today, and you will sitting today morning only. That's not going to help you. Okay. So if you're writing a full paper of 2,500 words or 5,000 words, so you have to decide that if my deadline is after 10 days, so when I have to start and how many time I have to give. So how far you will be invested to that particular article. So it depends exactly what you are willing to write and what exactly the limitations, what is the rule. So depending on that, you have to select. So many times I have seen students follow shortcut. They use Chat GPT. They are very good in providing instruction to Chat GPT. They will give a particular write up, and that write up will be they sending to particular organization for publication or for paper presentation. But then that's not going to work. Today also, in today's time also, there are so many tools which can identify plagiarism, that how far AI tools is used in particular paper. So many students are not aware about these things. If students are using AI tools, there are softwares we can easily detect that how far you have used AI tools in your particular article. So, and it is not going to develop your write-up also, that I have already said. So be honest while writing a particular article. It's not just a task. If you are writing assignment, not just a task that okay, I have submitted, my work is done, but how far you are developed from this. So ultimately, these things are going to be a problem in future. Yes.
What
Okay,
le- okay, Rima ask.
okay. How can students build confidence in their writing abilities?
Like I said, practice. Only practice. Why? Because now most of the student fail in that process. They lose patience in that process. Sometimes they also have the inferiority. The complexion is there that okay, since it is not happening, I cannot be a good writer. But once you overcome that process, you can be a good writer. That process is very important.
Okay, explain how to schedule your day for success.
How to schedule your day for success?
Yeah.
See, first of all, again, there is no one answer to it. First of all, schedule to success means procrastination has not to be done. You have to avoid procrastination. You may not have some bad habits, but procrastination is the enemy of success. Nowadays, because of so many tools, so many social medias right now, procrastination is becoming a habit of so many people. So once you are trapped with procrastination, cannot be successful. There can be a genuine situation. So accordingly, you have to plan that what will be my sleeping time, what will be my reading time, what will be my entertainment time, okay, what will be my health time, what will be my socialization time. So all this time has to be fixed. Now there can be deviation. It's not possible to follow your routine every day, but there should be a plan. If there is no plan, then you will be misguided, especially in the stage of career building, especially in the stage of initial days of your career when you are not having a particular bargaining power with you. You have no power to negotiate. At that point of time, you have to be very focused about these things. So, and you should not mix everything, then it will be a mess up. So that is the way to success. That is the process of success. Now, success, this is the process. It's not like if you are following these things, you will be successful. This is the preparation. There is also a luck factor. So many people says that there is no luck. Yes, there is luck, but you have to be prepared. When preparation is meeting with the opportunity, then you will get lucky. Opportunity is not in your hand. Only preparation part is in your hand, and this is the way of preparation. Avoid procrastination. Prepare a plan. Plan from the plan, your execution can be deviated, but plan should be there, and you have to be very sincere towards your plan. So that is the way to success.
Okay, your next question is how can students engage with complex text in their writing?
Strong vocabulary. That is only going to help you. Vocabulary strong only possible again reading. Reading habits, observing sentence structure, how sentences are written. From that only they can overcome with this problem.
Okay, can you discuss the importance of clarity and conciseness in writing?
Clarity, if your thought, if your idea is not clear, then your writing will also not be clear. So first, before writing something, you should be clear that what exactly you want to write. You should be thorough that okay. Suppose I'm taking one example. Suppose my topic of the thesis was issues and challenges in the legislative framework for small and marginal farmers. So my thought should be clear that okay, I'm highlighting the small and marginal farmers only, and what exactly issues they are facing. And issues, since I am a law student, I have to write a legal article, else it will be a sociological article. It will be a social issue. How it is going to be a legal problem? If you are not highlighting the legal issues, the legislations which we have, what is the problem with the legislations? If you are not focusing on these things, then I cannot write. So I have to be clear first what exactly I want to write. Then only, if you are having a good vocabulary, if you are having a good research. Now, what is research? Now you have to read variety of articles, more and more articles related to every problem, related to every issues. Then you will be strong about what is the problem. Identification of area, identification of problem, identify the research gap, read the existing literature, then you will have the clarity. Then only you can decide that what exactly you want to write. Only this is the process when how your write up will be having a clarity.
Okay, your next question is how can students engage with complex text in their writing?
That's what I answered right now. Is what I
Okay.
answered.
Okay,
Okay, how should students approach writing literature review?
Yes, that's a good question. Literature review. First of all, for literature review, you have to identify a proper literature, relevant literature. why you are going for literature review, what is the purpose, how far that literature is relevant. So relevancy and irrelevancy of literature, that also has to be identified. That particular literature should be relevant to my study, particular literature is irrelevant to my study. That has to be identified. How to identify it? First, what are the variables you have for writing a particular article? You have to identify focus area, like I said already. But when you are going for execution, what are the variables? What variables are there? So according to the variables, you have to find out the existing research papers. Once you existing research paper you find, then read all the research papers. After reading one particular research, suppose one research paper you have read, then you have to find out, okay, what is the gist of it? What is the focus area of that particular article? Which thing is actually uh, analyzed by the author? So that is how you have to do the literature review. What thing is covered, which is not covered? Okay, so that is what literature review. You have to identify the focus area of the existing literature, which part is properly analyzed, which part is described, and which part is not covered by the article. What is the limitation of the study? What is the limitation of that, or what is the research gap of that particular study? That you have to write. So that is how you have to write a literature review.
Okay, moving ahead, next question. What's the strangest question someone asks you in an interview?
Ma'am, I'm not getting your question. Can you repeat?
What is the strangest question someone asked you in an interview?
Which question? Static.
Strangest.
Strangest question.
Yeah.
Strange. You are talking strange. Ma'am, I'm actually some internet glitch is there. That's why I'm asking you again. What is the strangest question some asked me in the interview? That's what you are asking, ma'am.
Okay, no issue. I will change the question. Explain. Yeah. What does your works hour look like? Is it exhausting?
Ma'am, can you repeat? Your
Hello, I'm
voice is
audible.
actually. Yes, ma'am. Now you're audible.
Now I am audible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Uh, what are the benefits of participating in writing workshop?
What are the
It is
benefits
clear
of
or not?
participating in the workshop?
Yeah, it is clear or not?
Yes. Okay. Writing workshop. Writing workshop. Okay. One benefit of writing, participating in the writing workshop. Yes. Now, writing workshops are actually beneficial. Writing workshops, it is actually helps you to identify what are the problems you have in your writing. It's a kind of reality check you get, that what exactly problem you face in your writing. Okay. Like so many people always find problematic, and they have good ideas, they have good vision, good imagination, but they cannot write because of their lack of vocabulary, or they don't know how to frame sentence, or they don't know how to make a flow and make a coherence in the write up. So these things actually addressed through workshop. In the workshop, they actually teach that what should be the process, what should be the technique, how to overcome these problems. Now, so many people, those who are having a good knowledge, good vision, good imagination, but they are not good in English. If you're writing in English, but they are not good in English, they can write in different language, regional language, they can write in a good way, but they are not good in English. That is also a problem. So now, if you're attending workshop, it's not like some magical thing will happen that in the next day you can start writing good article. But it helps. You will get a proper path that you can follow, and if you're following that process, eventually you can develop your writing skills. So it actually helps.
Okay. Moving ahead, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to Dr. Vibhu Kaibalya Manik, Assistant Professor, KIIT University School of Law, for being our guest for today at Conversation with Consultants. Your presence and engagement help to make it a success. Thank you for providing insight into your inspirational journey. Thank you, Vibhu.
Thank you so much. Thank
For,
you to
further,
Rima ma'am and Pooja ma'am, and thank you SK Associates for providing this platform. And it is a unique experience for me. First time it is. Usually I give lectures. And usually I am invited for lectures for some kind of topic, and this is just usually it is a one-way conversation, one-way teaching I can say. But this is the first time I am appearing for interview, online interview, and thank you. It's a very good opportunity for me, and it is a really great experience for me also.
okay.
Yeah, it's great.
Further, we could also like to thank our audience for listening patiently throughout the event. Thank you everyone for joining with us today and hope that everyone has gained some knowledge from this event. Looking ahead, we are excited to announce that our next episode 31 Conversation with Consultants will be held next weekend Ayushman Kumar. We hope to see you all there. Thank you again, and we look forward to reconnecting with you next week. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us all our social media handles to stay connected with us. Goodbye and have a great day ahead.
Okay. Now